Okay, so if you're listening to this, you're in the right place. This is your special insider guide because you are officially registered for tonight's Eastbridge Business Connections meetup. And yeah, it's completely sold out.
That's right. We're talking about the event happening tonight, Monday, September 29th, 2025. And this isn't just, any meetup. This chapter has been packing Schooner Street Brewery since 2022. It's got real momentum.
Absolutely. So our goal here in this deep dive is to give you the inside track. We pulled together all the key insights from a chat with Jason Kipfer. He's the founder and chair of the locally connected community hub.
Yeah, the idea is to help you really make the most of your time tonight between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. at Schooner Street Brewery in Waterloo.
And the theme is simple but powerful. Eat local. Support local. It sounds straightforward, but when we looked at Jason's points, we saw that the success here isn't just luck. It's about understanding the whole culture behind the hub.
Right. And it's pretty fascinating when you think about where it all started. The locally connected community hub began almost 9 years back, January 2017, and it was literally just a Facebook post.
Just a Facebook post on the Eastbridge Neighborhood Association page. That's amazing. Most things like that fizzle out, you know?
Exactly. But this didn't. It's grown now to 7 active chapters. You've got Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, Gulf, stretching out to Woolwich Township, Stratford, even the Niagara region. We're talking over 2,500 people involved.
Wow. So what's the secret then? How did it scale like that without becoming, like, super corporate or rigid?
Well, Jason's insight was that the structure always serves the vision, and that vision is really about making communities more inclusive, safe, and welcoming places to be.
Okay, so inclusivity is key.
Totally. Unlike a lot of business groups, the membership is deliberately broad. Sure, there are entrepreneurs, but also stay-at-home parents, retirees, young professionals just starting out. It's a real mix.
So it's not about being exclusive, it's about bringing different people together.
Precisely. And that mix stops it from becoming purely transactional, Jason calls it doing business development the old-fashioned way, building actual relationships.
So community first, business follows.
That's the idea. If you focus on genuine engagement, the referrals and business opportunities kind of happen naturally. That seems to be the core difference, why it sustained this growth.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, speaking of community and authentic stories, let's talk about the venue for tonight's Schooner Street Brewery, because its origin story is pretty relatable.
Oh yeah, it's the classic lockdown story almost. Back in early 2020, the owners Mike, Pat, and Jody had this moment where they were genuinely worried about, getting beer.
A valid concern during lockdown.
Right, so their solution was pretty direct.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just brew our own. And they did. Started in a garage right there on Schooner Crescent.
In a garage. Okay, I love this.
Yeah, with a grain-father system, doing small batches like 20 liters at a time. But the real kicker, the moment things shifted, was when Jim Brickman visited.
Wait, the Jim Brickman, founder of Brick Brewing.
The very same. The OG, as they call him. He tried their beer, and apparently his verdict was just Jimmy-like.
Jimmy-like. That's fantastic. That's got to be the ultimate validation, right?
Absolutely. So if you get a chance tonight, definitely ask Mike, Pat, or Jody about the Yellow Heating Element band story. Jason mentioned it's a funny little anecdote from those early Greenfather days. Captures the vibe.
Okay, noted. Ask about the Yellow Band. I love that a local brewery was born out of necessity and then got the nod from a legend. So for attendees tonight, the tap room is great, but there's more.
Yeah. They often have live acoustic music, usually Saturday afternoons. And the outdoor space is apparently amazing in the summer. They do private events, too, even diaper parties, apparently.
Diaper parties. Okay,
Yeah.
And just for the record, it's actually Schooner Crescent, not Street.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
They just liked the sound of Schooner Street Brewery better when they started, and, it stuck.
Fair enough. Okay, let's pivot now to the Eat Local part of the theme. This is exciting. Your ticket tonight means you get to sample food from some amazing local places.
Yeah.
Seriously, come hungry.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a mini food festival packed into 2 hours. Instead of just rattling off a list, let's maybe talk about the sheer variety you're going to experience.
Good idea. So you've got everything from, like, top-notch Thai food for Bangkok cuisine. They can customize the spice, handle vegan, gluten-free.
And then there's Champa Kitchen, that vibrant Southeast Asian spot in Waterloo known for really rich aromatic dishes.
Plus something a bit different. The Tree Coffee House. It's family-run, focused on specialty coffee, ethically sourced. Inspired by the Tree of Life, which is a lovely touch. They're working on a physical spot still, but you get a taste tonight.
Right. And you've also got some real local institutions providing food. Think the Lancaster Smokehouse, Southern Hospitality, great smoked meats. Chef Tim Borey's is well known.
And Crowsfoot Smokehouse from Conestoga, they've actually hosted meetups before. Great comfort food, locally sourced.
Can't forget Mama's Pizza either. Founded by Lydia Dinesi, Mama, Queen of Pizza, bringing those Tuscan recipes over since way back in 1957.
Wow, that's history. And also Northern Thai restaurant from Kitchener, more authentic Thai, beautiful place.
And it's really cool to see businesses that have supported the hub for a long time involved too, like Thiru's Gourmet. Chef Thiru has decades of experience, and his classic Indian restaurant has hosted Eastbridge Meetup since 2017.
That's real commitment. Yep. And the Pickle Barrel from Conestoga Mall they've hosted several times and are sponsoring door prizes tonight. Same with Dairy Queen on King Street North, another door prize sponsor. It really feels like the whole community chipped in.
It does, and that incredible spread, all that amazing food, leads us right into the second part of the theme. Support local. And this part is focused on Food for Kids Waterloo region.
Right. This is the crucial pay it forward piece. While you're enjoying all this fantastic local food tonight, the request is simple. Please consider making a donation to Food for Kids.
Yeah, this organization does critical work. They started back in September 2016 because there was this gap, kids facing food insecurity, especially on weekends and during the long school breaks, like 11 weeks a year.
That's a huge gap.
It really is.
Yeah.
And now they're supporting over 12,250 kids in 116 different schools across all the local boards, public, Catholic, French.
That's massive impact. But there was another detail that really stood out about inclusivity.
Yes, this is key. Food for Kids is the only local group providing food packages that specifically meet cultural requirements, like halal meals, and also handle various dietary restrictions. And get this, that makes up half of all the packages they distribute.
50%. Wow. That shows such a deep understanding of the actual needs in the community.
It really does. Now, last year, this Eastbridge chapter raised $603 for Food for Kids.
$603. That's specific.
Right. Jason mentioned it wasn't just a random number. It represented sponsoring a certain number of weekend food packages. So tonight, the challenge is out there. Let's try and beat that number.
Okay, so the ask is clear. Please bring some cash tonight. While you're being fed by these wonderful local businesses, help feed some of the most vulnerable kids in our region when they need it most.
Exactly. Think of it as completing the circle. Eat local, support local.
Okay, let's switch gears now to strategy for tonight. We need to go beyond just network more. Let's get into the practical insider's playbook from Jason, specifically for this event, given its unique culture and the fact that it's sold out.
Right. And the absolute core principle is match the culture. This is not a stiff corporate event.
Which is why the dress code is explicitly business casual, no suits, no ties, keep it relaxed.
And that dress code reflects the main rule. This is about relationship building, not selling. Jason was really clear on this.
Okay, so what does that mean in practice?
It means no hard selling, no aggressive pitches, definitely NO trying to close deals tonight. If you launch into a canned sales presentation, you're kind of missing the point of the hub's whole vibe.
Right. Save the actual selling for a follow-up conversation outside the meetup. Focus tonight on making a genuine connection.
Exactly. Be positive, be inclusive, respectful of everyone's background. Just be a good human.
Okay, but practical challenge. Sold-out event, busy room. How do you actually make connections effectively? Any specific tips?
Yeah, here's a good one Jason shared. Use the food. It's the perfect low-pressure conversation starter. Just asking someone, hey, have you tried the samples from Bangkok cuisine yet? What did you think? It's natural, it's easy.
That's smart, using the shared experience. Okay, what about ending conversations? In a crowded room, you need to mingle, but you don't want to be rude.
Right. So instead of the awkward, well, I need to go talk to other people, leverage the event itself. You could say something like, this has been great talking with you. I'm actually going to grab a sample from Crowsfoot Smokehouse while I can, but let's definitely connect on the Connects SW app later this week.
Ah, I see. So you use the physical action getting food as a polite way to signal moving on, but you keep the door open for future connection.
Exactly. It's about being graceful and respectful of people's time while still making sure you meet new folks.
That's really helpful advice. A couple more practical things. Remember to respect the venue. Schooner Street Brewery. They're hosting a big crowd, so please settle your tab before you leave. And definitely consider tipping the waitstaff. They'll be working hard.
Good point. And let's give a quick shout out to the people making tonight happen behind the scenes. Jason Panda, he's an artist and photographer, is donating his time to capture the event's energy. He does cool community engagement projects too.
Nice. And of course, the Eastbridge Business Connections Committee volunteers themselves. Jason Kipfer, Jean Demira, Louis Silibonov, Vince Fosco, Tara Wilson. Look out for them. They're there to help you connect.
Definitely. And one last practical bit. The door prizes. There are some great ones from sponsors like Pennzoil 10-minute oil change, the Poop Valet, Sugar Savvy Beauty Boutique, Yummy Burgers. Lots of great local businesses.
The Poop Valet.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Ah, yeah. But the important thing is, if your business card gets drawn, please just choose one prize. With a sold-out crowd, it's about making sure the prizes get spread around fairly.
Good rule. Okay, so you make these great connections tonight. How do you keep them going afterwards?
Great question. Definitely download the Connects SWO app. It just launched on Canada Day, and it's aiming to be the biggest free shop local directory for South and Southwestern Ontario. You can find the download link on the Locally Connected website, locallyconnected.ca.
Connect's SWO app.
Got it. And Jason also mentioned something about promoting your own business loyalty programs.
Yes, the Hub actively wants to help promote member businesses. So if you have your own app, a loyalty program, or want to offer exclusive discounts to other Hub members, just email them the details. They really want to drive tangible business your way.
That's fantastic value. Okay, quick recap for everyone heading out tonight. Monday, September 29th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., Schooner Street Brewery. Enjoy the amazing Eat Local food spread. And please remember to bring some cash for the Support Local Cause Food for Kids Waterloo region. Let's beat last year's $603.
Absolutely. And after the event, take just a couple of minutes to fill out the Meetup feedback form on their website homepage.
Yeah.
It really helps them improve. Have an absolutely fantastic time tonight.
Yeah, have a great night. And maybe just one final thought to leave you with. Think about that journey we talked about, how one single Facebook post back in 2017, just a small local connection, grew into this massive multi-chapter hub, a sold-out event tonight, and something that's actively supporting over 1,000 kids in need.
It really is incredible when you frame it like that.
Right. So it kind of raises a question for you tonight. Amidst all the great food and conversation, what small, authentic connection could you spark? What seed could you plant tonight that might, grow into something really transformative for your business or even your wider community over the next, say, 9 years? Go make those connections count.